Anyway, so it's called Blessings and Curses, The Legacy Beyond Space and Time. It's by me and it's dedicated to my husband, Blake Willey. I did want to say, too, that this story was sparked from a conversation he and I were having about, I forget the name of the movie. We were talking about maybe writing something that involved time and there being pieces within possibly a space that might open portals to other places. So I don't even remember the whole conversation, but this story was kind of birthed from that. And okay, so I'm just going to go into it. What if time wasn't linear? What if the choices of the past and future intertwined in ways we couldn't predict? Blessings and Curses, The Legacy Beyond Space and Time by Brie-Anna Willey takes us on a deeply personal journey where faith, fate, and free will collide. In this story, we follow a protagonist caught between blessings and curses, navigating a reality where time is not fixed and their decisions hold incredible weight. The protagonist, Bridget, must decide whether to embrace their fate or forge a new path. The story, it said beautifully, explores the tension between destiny and free will. Throughout the narrative, the echoes of past decisions loom over the present, asking, can we truly escape the legacies we inherit? And here's an excerpt. They later found that behind the wall was a hidden room. In this room, she discovered many old things and antiques, a music box that was still working, and some old pictures and letters. Among the antiques, there were old clocks, a brass telescope, and a collection of ornate quills and inkwells. A large, dusty globe sat on a pedestal, its surface marked with the routes of long-forgotten voyages. The air was thick with the scent of aged paper and polished wood. As a history buff, she was especially intrigued by the letters and wondered what might be written in them. One night, as she was lying in bed in the house, staring at the ceiling in the waning light, she could not get her mind off of those letters and decided she must look into them further. She traveled up the creaky staircase and pulled the lever which opened the panel to the hidden room. She picked up one letter that was titled Invention Side Effects, which said, I had a restless night again. I felt I was battling some force in the heavenlies or something evil. I saw a young woman with striking long brown curls who was dressed in men's attire getting into an odd motorized carriage of some kind, like a horse carriage but with a motor. It was a royal blue color, shiny and metallic. It looked like something Thomas might dream up. I saw some sort of smoke too, or clouds that were different colors swirling around the carriage. One was a gray, smoky color, and the other was a greenish-blue color. I'm not sure of the meaning of these colors, but I know it means something. I woke up before I could determine what else was going on. Bridget wondered to herself when this was written. It was signed Adelaide W. She made a mental note to ask her mother about who Adelaide might be. She looked at the other contents in the intricately carved wooden box and saw pictures of a handsome couple with a little boy. The picture looked like it was from maybe the late 1800s based on the aging effects to the photograph and the couple's attire. So that's that for the excerpt. Next slide. As the story unfolds, the protagonist faces a pivotal question. Are we bound by fate or do we have the power to shape our destiny? They must confront their past and decide whether to repeat its mistakes or rise above them. Moments of divine intervention hint at the power of faith and the possibility of redemption. And the story reminds us that blessings and curses often walk hand in hand, and true strength comes from embracing them both. In this story, it said it was a powerful exploration of destiny, faith, and the choices that define us. It challenges us to consider whether our past dictates our future, or if with courage and faith, we can carve out our own path. Ultimately, it's a story about breaking cycles, finding redemption, and trusting in something greater than ourselves. If you love stories that blend mystery with eerie atmospheric storytelling, this one's for you. And perhaps just like Twin Peaks, there's still more to uncover. My GPT did ask me, and my father-in-law asked, could there be a sequel? Maybe. I'm thinking about it. We'll see.